Hi everyone, my name is Rituja Lingampalle. I am an international life coach and business development mentor for early trainers and coaches. So if you are somebody who is planning to conduct your new workshops, launch courses, then this video is for you because we are going to talk about curriculum design. So when we talk about business growth, when you are a trainer or a coach, your curriculum is like your core product or the service that you offer to somebody, and it has to be of great value. That is the only time when you will have the confidence to charge from people. So what are some of the problems that people face when they become trainers or coaches early on is that first, they do not know their niche area, or at least a broader area that where they want to work in, and after that what is the specific need of the market and are they really contributing and serving towards that need. Otherwise your course will just become something that you are very passionate about, but there is no as such demand in the market, or you can be in a very crowded niche. For example, if you just call yourself a life coach, or if you just call yourself a communication trainer, then it is a very broad field. You are not being specific to who is it that you are going to serve as clients. You're not specifying as to what all things your course covers or any hint regarding that. So as you see in the introduction of the video, I introduced myself as business development mentor for early trainers and coaches. So for early, that I am making it very specific for the people who are new to this field, or for the people who are aspiring trainers and coaches. So that makes it very, very clear that for whom is this service about, for whom is this product for. So that clarity is very important. Now, why that clarity is so important? Because that helps you to dive deep into curriculum design. Because see, information is available so much widely on YouTube. Then why will somebody pay to you so that you can offer them knowledge? There are two reasons. One is lack of structure of that information, because it will just be a bombard of information, nothing substantial coming out of it. And second is the implementation, that how are you helping them implement that information. And because of implementation and because of solutioning, trainers come into picture. And when they need more of self-awareness, when they need more of where they are specifically lacking, identifying that gap, that time they need a coach. That wisdom has to be instilled inside them. So depending on what your preference is, you will be deciding the format of your product or service. So if you are just calling yourself a life coach for now, then it is you decide a broad area, whether it's going to be career, relationship, health, wellness, finance, spirituality, what is it going to be. And then that topic, once it is fixed, then you can start actually taking coaching clients and then decide your niche ultimately. But if you're designing a course where either you're going to take group coaching or you're going to take multiple people together, then you need to specify the niche, because then you can get deeper into the problems that those people are facing. Because when I got very specific to that, I want to work for early trainers and coaches, I could identify the exact problem that they face, because I faced the similar problem when I was beginning. But within a short span of 6 months, I was able to figure out everything, build my personal brand properly, deliver good trainings, offer good coaching sessions. So because of all that, I was able to figure out how is this path supposed to be navigated. So I specifically know the problems, what kind of tech related problem, what kind of camera related problem, social media related problem. So all of that I noted down, and that was easier for me to design a curriculum for that. And I got a very good response for Evolve into a Coach program. So what is Evolve into a Coach? Evolve into a Coach is a program for early trainers or coaches, or people who need assistance in curriculum design, pricing and packaging, finding out your own niche. And I tell you how to get clients using social media handles, because content marketing is a very effective tool, storytelling is a very effective tool, and when you are able to put forward your authenticity and who you are as a person, it's easier for somebody to trust and start working with you. That is the whole idea behind content marketing. And then you start getting clients, and that's how you start running your own training and coaching business. So the first step is quite difficult to take, and I can understand, especially when someone is not so much exposed to the technology. But once you get these things sorted out, it is almost like launching of a rocket. You can just go at a full throttle speed, but for that you do not have to lose your momentum. So I see many of the trainers and coaches, we did our certifications at the same time, but after some time they lost the momentum, like there was no social media presence, or no testimonials, feedbacks, or their continuous learning. Nothing was actually visible. But we stay in a world today where these things have to be visible, so that you are able to build a credible brand out of it. So that is why it becomes so very important. So if you need assistance into it, you can check my description. You'll find the link to enroll for Evolve into a Coach for the month of May. For the April batch is closed now, and we got a very good response for April batch, and I'm so happy that I'm able to build more inspirational leaders through this program. So let's come to curriculum design now. Like I told you that we need to specifically identify the problems that people are facing and then give them the solution through your curriculum. There should be a proper implementation of that solution, and it should be easily understood. Like we would want to give the simplest bites of knowledge to people. Already knowledge is present in a very complicated manner, already it is there, but we want to give them just simple bites. Just to take an example, that if you are a person who is working as a self-love coach, or who's working around self-esteem, then you can identify 10 problems that people face under the banner of self-esteem. That is lack of boundaries, not able to say no, taking criticism very personally. Like this, you can identify the 10 problems and then find 10 solutions. Whereas to strengthen their self-esteem, what are the tools that you're going to give them as a coach? What are different kind of, if there is any healing technique that you want to teach, if there is any kind of meditation that you want to give, this all should be structured properly. And then when you have this thing ready, that is the time when actually you can go ahead confidently and pitch in your programs. So this was about the curriculum design. Now the delivery of the curriculum is equally important, and in fact I will say that more than important. With how much energy and with how much creativity you actually go ahead and deliver that curriculum is very, very important, and that will give you the actual results. So there can be same curriculum taught by two different trainers and mentors, and you'll feel entirely different about it. So that is the magic of delivery. So using real life analogies, examples, storytelling, these three things, that analogies, daily life examples, something that has happened with you, these are the things that people resonate with the most. So I love using these things even in my reels and even in my YouTube videos. So this was about your curriculum delivery. Now when you're launching your course, these are some of the points that you should keep in your mind, that please launch it well in advance. At least a time frame of 10 days or 15 days should be there. Why? It gives you, first of all, enough time to publicize your event. Second is that people can adjust their calendars according to the dates. If it's very urgent, then somebody might be having already their Saturdays or Sundays blocked, for example. So what will happen is that they will not end up signing up for your program. So it will only happen when you start doing it well in advance. So planning and execution has to be done in this way of curriculum, and then this will build the confidence to start and pitch in and start actually teaching. So the thing is that only when you start teaching, training and coaching, the skill actually goes on building. So if you have been someone who has just been very what I can say, you're thinking about it but you haven't really taken action, then go ahead and take action. I would love, even if I could inspire one of the trainers and coaches, because teachers are great leaders, and I want more such conscious leaders to come up and take charge and actually serve the world with their skills, and I would love to do that for others as well. So if you could do that, please do it. And it's not very complicated, it's the correct understanding of planning and execution. And if you have any more queries related to courses, curriculum, learning experiences, please post them in the comments. I loved filming this video, and for more such content on business growth related to training and coaching, stay tuned on this channel.